experience cut short?
It sucks.
Listen to me. Everybody listen to me. Eyes right here. Eyes right here. Daryl, look at me. We've been second guessing everything since they made their run. Cut that out, one possession at a time. Okay? Cut that out. Let's 10-point game. One possession at a time. We watched it all together in the house when blue collar did. So now watch it. Let's go. Let's go.
We did not prepare properly for that game. So more should have been done, or things should have been done differently in that same amount of time. And that will haunt me for life. It's just the way it is.
Roll for the win. Roll, his second career Elam-ending shot. Gunner Cats to the regional final in Louisville.
Justin, you think about the first quarter, 3 points in the first quarter. They regrouped, they started to defend, they got deflections.
Right now, yeah, it sucks. I hate losing too. I'm pissed off. I'm thinking about every play that I could have done better. I'm thinking about every play that I might have given up something that I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? I see the pain and the anger and the frustration everybody has on their face. You need that.
My goal is ultimately, just to improve my life and improve my family life, ultimately, whether that's in the NBA or wherever. I just want to give a better life for my family and give myself a better life. Give my kids a better life than what I had. So I'm just grinding.
But, you only have X amount of years to make as much fucking money as humanly possible, to be as successful and as comfortable as you want to be for your family. Because when basketball's done, yeah, you can go get a job. That's not fun. Fuck, I have a job. This shit sucks. Go make as much money as you possibly can right now in your 15-year career. That includes making millions of dollars, So just do that, and everybody just, stay healthy, be successful, but lean on each other and rely on the relationships that you guys just built.
I fell in love with the game of basketball when I was 3 years old. That was my first time picking it up and shooting on a big goal, and I could shoot really well, so just gave it a shot, and now I'm a professional. I think I got on the scene my sophomore year at Oxon Hill High School, and I blew up, and then that's when I felt like, I can make a lot of money doing this.
He's not good enough, he's not this, he has potential. That word been thrown around my whole life, and that honestly what drives me to just want to keep being better, want to prove people wrong.
Sometimes you have to swallow your pride and you can't take a shot because, the star player, the Lou Wills, the Kevin Durant's, the, Devin Booker's, those guys needed to get a shot. And they're the $1 million guys. So, you kind of have to swallow your pride and do it. But, at the end of the day, you try to set your family up for the rest of your life.
Really now, just step one. Step one had many peaks and valleys, like I said, but now it's really go time. We got to learn from what got us here, and we got to go win $1 million.
R.O.B. Yeah. What's good?
R.O. what's good, man?
Yeah. They get in money.
I love it.
Right. Ron, you too happy. You must be back in the States, man.
Yeah,
you too happy.
I'm back in the crib.
We're flying to Louisville and we're booking one-way tickets. We're not booking round-trip tickets. The reason being, we're going there expecting to win. We get to the Elite Eight and beyond, it's on TBT to pay for us. We are burning the boats, okay? Burning the boats, okay? You get on a boat, you go to an island, you burn your boat, you got to kill everybody on the island. You're not getting off until you steal everybody else's boat, okay?
Be more in the building, baby.
Who am I most excited to play with? Fuck all of them. I just want this opportunity, you know, just to play basketball and represent a school that I love, that's close to my heart, that's home for me. So that's why I'm doing it. And to win $1 million. So don't forget that. The money definitely too.
Greek.
I like the teams that I was on in the past, and I like the team that I'm on now. So for me, it's just playing the game that I love and enjoying it and trying to win the money.
You love the opportunity you get, especially in the NBA.
Counting the three for sure. Williams with the bingo!
This is what he's been able to do ever since he's been playing at this level now, Ralph.
They have got to find a way to keep him on this roster.
James Harden, easily. Rockets James Harden was the hardest. It was ridiculous just trying to guard him. Like, yeah, he kind of cracked my head open. He had 50 that game, but it was tough. It was tough.
That's all I do, hoop. Everybody that's known me, they know X, he a hooper. It was never nothing else. You know, I'm a nice guy, but I'm a hooper, you know what I mean?
You good? Nice to see you, man.
Same.
Rob, what's up, baby? Sorry, hey, man. Hey, everybody, sorry about the delays, man. I've been dealing with a mini crisis back home at the crib, so.
Sir, how are you?
Great, man. This is your better half?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you. Sorry, LG is sweaty. That's his sweat. Do all that, but I want it to be a discussion. It is not a like, yo, this is what we're doing. I want, like, James probably don't remember this. 14 and under Blue Devils, James dunked on me so hard, that's when I knew I was going to be a coach. I was like, oh, fuck. At Northwest High School, I was like, oh, this shit's a wrap. I'm not going to be a player. I coach the way I know how to coach. Intense, passionate, giving it my all. Here you go. 4-1. Switch it over. And at times you run a play or you execute something in practice and you're asking everybody to get a shot up and everybody makes their shot. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, they're pros. That's what that looks like. But the amount of offensive rebounds we'll get versus the making them play in the half court, okay, how many plays and concepts have we put in? A lot, but I mean, we're not crisp on all of them. For someone like myself, who is a Middle Easterner, who didn't play college basketball, doesn't have, a dad that's got a famous last name, firstborn here in the United States, just kind of had to fight and claw to do what I love. Like, you gotta carve out your own opportunity and show the world that you can do what you can do.
Maryland at his first year, but his resume is like the War and Peace book. Head coach at Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School. Assistant coach at St. John's College High School. Assistant coach at Paul VI over in Virginia. Grad assistant at Charlotte. Assistant coach at NC State. Video coordinator at NC State. And now director of basketball and operations at Maryland. A graduate of Maryland from 2008. Went to Damascus High School in Damascus. What took you so long to get here? Well, first of all, you sure you're reading my bio or someone else's? Is that all accurate? Well, first of all, I want to make sure you got your...
See, I spent more than half my life doing this, so I ain't going to stop. This is what I want to do. This is what I love to do. I'm addicted to this. And I've known coaches and have worked with coaches that have been coaches for double, triple the amount of time that I have been, and they never got their chance to stand on those sidelines. I got mine. If you want somebody that's gonna fight tooth and nail for every inch for your basketball program, I'm your guy.
I am greedy. Those of you guys that know me, no, I am greedy. I want to win everything. I want all the money. I want it all, okay? So hopefully for tomorrow's game, there's a semblance of organization, because $750 is a lot of money. I don't care who you are. That's what's at stake for each individual person playing. For those playing TBT, there's nobody getting paid less than 60.
I don't know if you guys got that memo, but everybody got a raise. It's just given me so much. The game has given me so much, and I'm not the only one. I'd say it's probably 95% of coaches out there, irregardless of level, are doing the exact same thing I'm doing. Y'all just happen to have a camera there watching me. At stake is pride, money, which is what pros compete for, but opportunity to build upon a legacy. Okay, everybody playing, not just tomorrow, but in the other tournament, got an opportunity to play in the United States of America, which not everybody gets a chance to do as a pro, and put on a uniform that means a lot to a lot of people. Hey, let's end it on pride on 3. Bring it in nice and tight, okay? I may or may not be able to be at the game tomorrow. I'll be with you guys in spirit, but be prideful of, hey man, all that pause. Listen.
Pride, money. I'm like, we going down. We going down.
How about this? Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go, compete on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mountaineers and Terrapins, spanning the last 2 decades, will take the floor tonight in a showcase game of the inaugural Alumni Basketball League. Rosters and lineups are coming your way momentarily, but first we welcome in Jack Carlson as we're just moments away from the start of this ABL showcase with Best Virginia and the College Park boys just days ahead of the TBT. Let's say, you wonder if McNeil in a game like this is going to square up from deep. Instead, sends to Flowers, and Flowers from the far wing. Trayvon Myers, stopping and popping from the foul line. That looked real good. Very, very smooth. Pass back. Now to the wing. Shot is up and good.
Roddy Peters knocks down the open 3 there for the Terrapins.
Already you see a fast-paced game. A punch, counter punch here early on. Free ball up for Myers and the foul. Mouton can't believe it. The other way quickly. Ruoff sends up. Oh man, I think they wanted a little alley-oop action, but KJ has to adjust and then makes a great play to lay it in.
Whether it be on the offensive end or the defensive end, the College Park boys just seem a step too slow tonight against Best Virginia, and that's why they trail by 17 points at halftime.
I feel like we need to get some layups. Like, that's what I'm saying. We shooting threes, it's like...
Especially with you, that's why I'm sitting high. You
fast. You are down here.
And we don't got to be in a rush, but on offense, we getting a lot of rebounds, and then we just chilling and seeing what we doing. Whereas when they get they up, they pushing that shit, and that's how they getting them easy corner shots. We shooting way better from 3, so if we get them same shots they getting, we get that rebound, go.
Shooting team.
For sure. Aggressive, go. Get it up.
It's just that the TBT team, they trying to get right. They playing with energy. You know, they trying to get rep in.
Get ready.
They play hard. Yeah, because they trying to get ready to play for $1 million. Of course they gonna play hard. But they ain't gonna win shit with that. But I know. But I'm just.
Let's go, y'all. Damn. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Looks like we've got an injured College Park boy. That's Roddy Peters. He was shaken up, and that was why the possession was so off the charts there for the College Park boys. Really not anything going there. That was because Peters got injured, let go of the ball, and then West Virginia had the fast break opportunity.
Definitely don't want to see any injuries here, but yet disjointed possession there. And now going the other way, crossing the timeline is Carey.
Those stars that weren't able to join us here in Louisville that were on the roster, when they got hurt because we had to play and practice in a gym that wasn't suitable for pros, like, Maryland fans need to know they were competing and preparing for them. So I give a whole lot of praise to guys like Robert Carter. Rob was injured last year. He got hurt in practice. Rashad Pack. Rashad Pack was in the hospital. He's supposed to go join his team in about a week. He's hurt. That's gonna affect his livelihood. Roddy Peters, same thing, man.
130 to 100, a 30-point win for West Virginia. This one here as we get closer and closer to the upcoming TBT. What do you think of the odds for this West Virginia
it's hard to watch somebody else dribble a basketball while you sit there and watch. A lot of people doubted me in my past because of my injuries and because of what they felt I can't do.
With a big win over Bryant tonight, but a huge loss as well. Maurice Creek, who turns out to be the leading scorer among freshmen in the entire country, was lost with a fractured knee that occurred 15:26 left in the second half.
You initially went down on the court. I mean, was that more fear of what had happened, or was it pain that was keeping you down? Was it a mixture?
I think it was a mixture. You know, just going back to what happened last year, it was pretty tough. And, you know, I was kind of scared at first. And, you know, as I seen it still in my body, not as bad as it was last year, I, you know, just got back up. And like I said, by the grace of God, I was happy I could walk. So I was pretty happy that I could walk.
It was tough, you know. I had never been hurt like that in my life. I mean, I've broken bones and stuff like that at a young age, but you know what I'm saying, being so close to your dream, you know what I'm saying, everybody's dream is to play in the NBA. I was, you know what I'm saying, a half a season away from leaving the school and put my name in the draft.
How hard is it to make the game?
Man, the hardest part is to kick the door in. You know, like there's so many outlying factors. You stay focused on what you can control. Controlling what you can control is the biggest thing.
Coach said that if you had stayed healthy, that he thinks you'd probably be going to the NBA after this season. Have your plans changed? I mean, you still have NBA aspirations, I assume.
Dude got hurt. That's real. That's real life. The moments when things don't go your way, that haunts you.
And you know, things happen, and what I can say is that I'm glad I just strived and moved forward from the injuries and, you know, continuously wanting to play the game. You know, a lot of people kind of quit from an injury and don't get back into the game, but for me, I just loved it too much to let it go.
I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make leave me with scars? I feel like everyone of me confused my heart. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make tear us apart? I feel like everyone of me confused my heart.
When we started this shell shock journey, you know, didn't realize there's going to be so many ups and downs. That's life. The guys that dropped out, no problem. Injuries, it happens. Business, it happens. And next year, we try and bring everybody back together, and you're like, yo, coach, I just got a mill from China, like one of our guys did. Like, yo, man, like, I get it. Like, you gotta do that. But once you're here, yo, we're here. We're here. Let's do it. Like Mo said, we gotta be the aggressors. We gotta be the fucking big bad wolves. All right, we're not coming in there being nice. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's us or them.
Main goal always the NBA. That's where all the money at. You feel me? That's the stuff that's on TV. That's everybody's dream ultimately at the end of the day.
Still got the same goal.
Yeah, for sure. But money talks. So you know, people might got to reroute. This past year I played in the G League. I played for Utah Jazz affiliate, the Salt Lake City Stars. And I played with the Toronto Raptors, affiliate Raptors, 905 in the G League. So, like, if you really want to play basketball, you got to understand that that's like a job. It's only 400 people in the NBA. You got to take it serious, like to the furthest extent. If it's something you really want to do, you got to dedicate your whole life to do it if you really want to do it at the highest level. So you can't, you feel me, want to do this and do all this other stuff. That's not how it works. So,
like Lucas said earlier, adversity is going to hit. Shit is not going to be perfect, all right? But when it does, and this is just life, that's how, as men, we got to respond. You're all grown men. You all have faced adversity, okay? But now we are men together. We got to play together. Another journey is started, all right? Another journey is started. One possession at a time, we put this shit together. We're coming back in here. We're ready to go for the next one. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Come on. Hey, win on three. Nothing else matters but that. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Welcome to the basketball tournament's coverage from the Louisville Regional on the banks of the Ohio River. We are presented by Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Whiskey. And it's great to be with you for the 10th anniversary of TBT. First round coverage from inside historic Freedom Hall continues.
Right here, you got two programs, two alumni teams that have won national championships. Florida's won 2 of them. Corey Brewer was part of those 2 national championship teams. And on the other side, you've got this Maryland alumni team, all right, led by Darren Marcel.
All that talking is done. Now it's time to play. Now it's the fun part.
Expect to win. This is a great matchup, an opening round matchup for the TBT.
Pedigree doesn't matter. I wish I had been told that before I got
Let's work on our passing chemistry. Bang. All day. Y'all got the count. I ain't saying if you don't got the count, I can't help you.
If anything, I feel like everybody want to be respected. You know, respect is big. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in the gym, they like, all right, he's a bucket. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna do this. I know he gonna do that. And that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to gain my respect. I want to show that I'm one of these players out here. I'm a dog on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Be honest, I knew of Xavier Green at Old Dominion, but at Maryland I kind of forgot about him. Look up his YouTube and was like, whoa, dude's pretty good. Yeah, I'll call him.
It was, honestly, I was surprised. I was definitely a little bit surprised. I would think the Maryland team would have a lot of alumni coming back trying to play in the TBT just because, I don't know, Maryland's a big school. It's a lot of guys, you know, so I'm thinking I was just happy that I was chosen, you know, like honestly. You know, someone respected my game enough to say, yo, this guy could, you know, do it for you. This guy could be there. So like I've told you guys, you know, that meant a lot to me.
Xavier's another guy. We joked throughout this journey that we signed Xavier to a 10-year TBT deal because he's that good. But within those 10 years, he'll find his way into the NBA because he's that good. He's got the ability. He's got the talent. He's got the drive. He's got the hunger, the fire in his belly. But he's got the God-given measurables and the skill to get there too.
Like, it don't matter what route you take. Once you're stepping foot in the NBA, you're in the NBA. No one can tell you nothing. Like, well, no one outside could tell you, like, you didn't make it or you didn't go, you know what I'm saying? You actually stepped foot in the NBA and you played, so that will always be my ultimate goal. I don't think I'll ever not want to play in the NBA. I think, you know, it comes to realization in things, but I don't think I'm there yet. I feel like there's always a way, and I just gotta find a way.
Get moving.
A lot of people get overlooked in the game of basketball, and sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not. This is a hard game to move forward in.
I've been lost for so long, yeah, so long. I've been really trying to find a way through these obstacles. I've been really trying to find a way to kick down these doors. I've been really trying to find faith, trying to find my soul. I don't know where I can go to free my mind. I don't know where to go. I'm trying to find. I don't know where to go. I gotta call God.
Just go. Even if it's wrong, just go.
Switch 1 through 5. All right. Hey, we're man switch 1 through 5. Oh, first question. Who played harder? Who played harder? We did. Okay, you gotta be no winner.
Now we gotta do it again.
And you talk to him about
this.
this.
We got 7 times, they got 1. Yeah, that's on us because we trying to force some shit, trying to get ourselves going. But like I just told him, when they doing all that dumb shit, when you get into the paint, it's forward. Crashing the paint. Somebody will be wide open. When they start spacing out, then y'all can go.
Keep rebounding, man. Hey, let's go Gonzaga right here. Gonzaga.
Dallas Mavs.
You came up with a great factoid of what was his high scoring game?
Corey Brewer had a 51.6 steal game in the NBA. He draws the bucket and the foul there.
That was a big time shot. You're talking about steals and buckets. That was a bucket with a defender right in your face. Watch this right here. He still got a little bounce, got the elevation and knocks it down.
Good talking.
Had a good game on our hands between Shell Shock and Gataverse, working our way towards halftime here. Gataverse was down big in the first quarter, and they've almost come all the way back, Coach.
They've come all the way back. How have they done it on the defensive end? They've been really good defensively. They've been active defensively. They've got deflections. They've gotten easy baskets out of their defense. Corey Brewer's been really good. And they're kind of finding and getting a better feel for the pace of what the TBT is all about.
On the cut, Xavier Green banks it in. Big bucket for Shell Shock with 5 ticks to go until halftime.
And they are high on Xavier Green. It's a multi-positional player because both teams struggle to score in the half court. They got to create some offense out of their defense.
Gataverse trailed 21-12 at the end of the first quarter. They outscore Shell Shock by 4 in the second. It's a 5-point lead for the Maryland alumni team with a berth in the second round of TBT on the line. 39-34 from Louisville.
They doing all that pressure shit, the big men just flash up and then dive. Because they gambling.
And we was congested. We was just coming trying to come
Right.
Come
on, y'all. We got to space that shit out.
Light the track, because that gives us more space, more operation.
They're trying to play this game with defense to try to get back in there. They're tired. They tired as shit.
Right now, we can run his first 5 minutes.
Blue is crashing every time. He's crashing every time, so even
traps because we have, we're allowing them to have 4 defenders. Those are close traps. Get them out. 5 is a high target. We can throw it to the 5.
Go draw for him now. You just go draw for him now. Come on.
Just pay attention.
But I don't think he got many fast breaks like off of like a misses or something. It was more off of steals or something.
We had too much live ball.
There was layup and nobody was back and they just lobbed it back to him. When he missed, he got fouled, of course, so everybody's down. But he's the only one back.
He did the same thing in the NBA. That's what he does.
Guys, let's adjust with this press break, all right? Me and Nima just talked. We both agreed. Part the C's. Point guards, you will take the ball out.
Draw up here. Nice and big. Everybody got to be up C. Draw that shit up nice and big.
Point guard, take the ball out. 2 and 3, 5 in the middle. 4 is already deep. LG, X, it doesn't matter. If it's X at the 4 or whatever, the CJ, we can have you down here as a shooting threat. Great, even better. You guys screen for each other. Take off. 5 flash. High target. We pass it to the high man. One, use your leg speed now to get the handoff and get it off of him. Come on. Win on three. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, money on the line. Let's go. Let's go. Keep that in mind. Don't lose track of that focus.
When you put the team together, a tournament like this, where you got to be nasty, Seth Greenberg says it all the time, no marshmallows allowed. This ain't for the soft at heart. You got to have dudes that got chips on their shoulder.
I'm trying to prove that basketball does not get away from anybody. You know, the last few years of my career haven't been my best, but that doesn't take away from my talent.
That's it, TJ!
And I know that I'm talented. I know that I can play at any level and I can play with anybody. And that, you know, I still got it before I decide to head into coaching.
All good! All good!
Whoever's hungry is going to win. It's not necessarily about talent. So for this tournament, we want those guys that are overlooked. We want those guys that got something to prove.
Marcel with the punch! Goodness gracious.
We will see you tomorrow morning on SportsCenter.
It's just such a good feeling to prove somebody wrong, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they doubted you. You know, seeing that, it's like, that's good. Because like he said, like, all right, well, they don't know me, well, they gonna get to know me.
Xavier Green for 3. Big start to the Elam ending.
Now all of a sudden you got a 7-point game with the pressure on Gatorverse.
Block for 3. It's good.
Fresh will maybe make a non-ball handler handle the ball.
Back and forth we go in Louisville. Xavier Green came to play in the Elam ending.
Green, bam, bam, right there. 4-point game for the shell shock. Here could be some type of inside, potential lob. Screen to screener and a slip, there it is.
Fleming, 18.
Really good execution right there. They caught shell shock, then a switch. Both teams switching 1 through 5 right now.
Carey spins back and is fouled by Fleming.
Every time I step on the court, I'm trying to win. Like, if I don't win, I don't care. If I have 40, I don't care. Whatever. Like, if I lose, I feel like we failed.
Kuleshov coming in the game for Rideau, who came up with a big offensive rebound. We got a 3-point game and a 2-point game.
So on both sides, the next bucket could win.
Who not fouled them? Okay, hey, that's it. Get the rebound. We have 1 timeout left. At that point, we're pushing. All right, let's get the best shot. Let's win the game. Let's have some fun in that locker room.
Hey, bro. What are you doing on a slip? What are you doing on a slip? And the ball. And the ball.
Yes, so do not foul. Do not foul.
Hey,
rebound. One stop, and then let's execute.
Hit a body, man.
1, 2, 3.
So he's saying like you want me to already be up like right now, like right now on that list.
Yeah, you got a ghost over here. So go ahead and be up, be ready to rotate.
Do what you're supposed to do. You know, don't get out of character. It's not gonna come down to a bunch of plays and all that shit. I mean, we got plays, but it's not gonna come down to all that. It's gonna come down to getting stops on defense and getting the fuck out in transition.
Yes.
That's what it's gonna come down
Yes.
to, and we'll win that way.
You know what I mean? Make the best play for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make the best play for you. Let's get this shit done. This is a golden opportunity. Nobody know us. And everybody expecting us to lose.
Collectively, because we all know what's about to happen. We're gonna go bust their ass. We all know that. Oh, they shell shocked though. Nah, good ass players. Some good ass players in this room.
Stop playing.
Like, this is a good ass team.
Kuleshov, 6 to shoot. A 3 wins it for Gatorverse. Fleming, bad shot. And now Shell Shock can win it with a 2. Marcel spins, puts it up, puts it in! Cha-ching! Wearing the Pumas! Daryl Marcel puts Shell Shock into the second round of TBT.
Daryl Marcel.
The stuff we've been through, from start to end, from getting the team together to actually getting to the practice, to getting to the tournaments, the roster turmoil, how it felt to kind of just have that experience cut short.
It sucks. We should still be playing. And, we didn't do what we had to do.
The thing is, I look at our faces right now and I see what I need to see to know that I want to be back here next year with y'all. I want to be back here. You know what I'm saying? I see the pain and the anger and the frustration everybody has on their face. You need that. It's very rare that a team comes in and first year win this shit. So what do? We take this, we see what we need to do better. We go, we do our thing, make y'all money, everybody make your money. When we come back next summer, whatever it is, work on it. So that next year, we in this locker room, yeah, we got another game. Then after that game, yeah, we got another game. It's hard. It ain't easy. Promise you it ain't easy. But it's part of the game. Wins and losses. LeBron ain't undefeated. Michael Jordan ain't undefeated. Nobody's undefeated. Nobody in the game of basketball has ever been undefeated. What did they do? Michael Jordan has a famous quote, "I've never lost, I just ran out of time." What does that actually mean? Yeah, they might say that I lost, but I learned something from it.
All of these teams are successes. We get judged by wins. We got one. We fell short on the second one. So now you take a deep breath, kind of go to a bird's eye view and analyze everything that transpired from start to finish, tighten it up, make a new game plan, and Shell Shock 2024 starts tomorrow. Simple as that. It's just the way it goes. Now you got to win more than one game. You got to win it all. That's what it's got to be.